Hi all, so today we'll talk about the elegy written in a country churchyard written by Thomas Gray, and I'm going to be telling you the central idea of this poem. Okay, so if you talk about central idea, the idea of the poem is it deals with the death and it says that the death is inevitable. Okay, whether you are rich or poor, you are great or low, in other words, every human being moves on the road to death. Well, we all know that this is a universal truth, right? So the path of glory leads but to the grave. Well, this is a quotation taken from the book itself. Now, I have this book and I'm going to read this paragraph for you. Listen carefully. The elegy deals with the subject of death. So, first of all, it talks about or it gives a simple definition of what elegy is. So, it says that the elegy deals with the subject of death. The poet mourns the death of the poor and the simple forefathers of the villages. Nothing can wake them from their everlasting sleep. Here, sleep means death. These poor villages did the humble work of cultivation. The poet requests the big and the great not to despise these poor peasants for their humble but useful work. Speaking of these poor peasants, the poet says that some of these could have been great rulers or statesmen, famous musicians, or poets. Many of these could have become Miltons or Cromwells. So basically, the poet says that अगर इनको अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ मिली होती अगर इनको चांस मिला होता प्लेटफॉर्म मिला होता तो यू नेवर नो इनमें से कोई एक बहुत बड़ा रूलर होता एक स्टेट्समैन होता एक फेमस म्यूजिशियन होता पोएट होता एंड यू रियली डोंट नो आई मीन यू रियली नेवर नो हो सकता है वो मिल्टन्स और क्रॉमवेल भी हो सकते थे बट because of the lack of the opportunities, they are here. They lived uneventful life. Their humble lot saved them from becoming usurpers of tyrants. It also saved them from showing a zealous disregard of truth and honesty, living as they did aloof from the centers of busy life. They were people whose wishes were virtuous. Nevertheless, they are lying buried in their grave with the simple inscriptions upon the gravestone. Okay, so once again, I'm telling you the central idea. The central idea of the poem is that death is inevitable. The rich and the poor, the great and the low. In other words, every human being moves on the road to death, the path of glory, but to the grave. Thank you.